This is Lady Sweets of USA. I'm just here to make a very quick and short video. I am really not happy. I'm sad. I'm saddened because another woman has made her demise, allegedly, in the hands of her husband who kicked her in her chest. And now she's dead, leaving behind 4 minor children, 3 boys and a girl. And apparently the husband who allegedly kicked her in the chest is a clergyman. And this is not the first time. This has been an abusive relationship. And this woman is a well-known woman, a gospel singer, talented woman. When she sings, you feel it in your soul. I listen to her music sometime on YouTube. This is one that God has blessed with the voice. Apparently, few people are aware of this domestic violence, abusive relationship, but she's always pleading with them. She doesn't want to spoil her husband's name, don't want to drag her husband's name to the mud, because of the husband's, position. He's a clergyman. When you witness a child abuse and you don't report it, you are guilty as the person that is abusing the child. I know when you witness domestic violence, you are not guilty, but it is your responsibility to let people know, even if the woman is pleading. Oh, don't tell anybody. Tell. Now the husband has come up with a narrative that, oh, she died of throat cancer. Mind you, she just released a music just 6 days ago on YouTube. Powerful song. That truth does not look like, that does not look like a truth that has cancer. Somebody with cancer will have a weakened immune system. Will be down, will even have the energy to compose a music, let alone to sing it. I came across, I was just, digging through Facebook to get more information, and I came across a post where she actually is trying to make music, release them without her husband knowing, because he's been the one enjoying the proceeds from all her performances and her music industry. So in that post, she wrote that she has written a lot of music that she wants to, that she wants to produce, but she does not want her husband to know. Who knows? Maybe the husband came across the text message. That is why he's like, today is the end of your life. Who knows? I've always said it. When you are dating a man, during your courtship, and the man raises his hands on you, just know that he is going to do that even when you're married. He's not going to change. This domestic violence relationship is like a revolving door. The man beats you, he begs you, you forgive. Then you go into the, romance phrase. Before you know it, the romantic phrase is over. He beats you again, he begs you, you forgive. Some women will say, oh, I don't want my marriage to break. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't, just because my mother's relationship, my mother's marriage broke, I'm trying to make mine work out. This is the 21st century, for crying out loud. No woman should endure beating from the husband, from the boyfriend, from the fiancé, from the significant other. No woman in any ramification should endure beating. Because today he might slap you, tomorrow he kick you. You don't know the one that will lead to your death. And then the children that you want to stay in there, oh, I just want to stay in there because of my kids. You're just making all kinds of unnecessary excuses. When you're gone, the man might mourn you for 1 year and then he will remarry. Guess who's going to suffer? Your children. Because now your children will become stepchildren to their father's new wife. And then they will face the maltreatment of their life. That's the same children you're trying to protect while you are enjoying this violent relationship. I remember when I was growing up in my grandmother's house at Adesoa Road in Benin City, there was an Urobo man who went to marry this new bride from Urobo land. He was a tenant in my grandmother's house. When the woman came, the man was there first before he went to marry her and bring her. She was having children literally every year. The man said he wanted a football team. Lucky for him, they were having all boys. When he would beat the living life out of this woman, every little thing she does, he beats her. The man even have the guts to have a cane, now, those barbed wire cane, you have one that is for the wife and one for the children. Every time, always beating her up. She would not put up a fight, nothing. She would kneel down to save him, kneel down to give him water. When he come back from work, I think he was a photographer, so I can't remember. She adores him, give him the maximum respect. He still beats her up. So one day, me and my 2 cousins, when the man went to work, we called her. We said, "Don't you have family? This man is going to kill you." I hate domestic violence. I said, so we asked her, "Don't you have family member? This man going to kill you one day." When she came from the village, I said, "Can't you write a letter to them?" She doesn't know how to read or write, but she does have the address of her family in the village. So I would say, "Okay, give us the address. Tell us what you want us to say." She told us, and then me and my 2 cousins, we sat down and we composed this letter and we wrote in there, if you guys, mind you, I was about 21 or 22 years old at that time. And my cousins, they are younger than me. One of them was 1 year younger than me, the other one 2 years younger than me. So 3 of us, we wrote this letter and we mailed it. Lo and behold, the family members, they came. We told them they don't come get their daughter. This man is going to kill her. This man beats her up every single day. As far as I'm concerned. They came. The man was mad. How did they know? They said, well, the people in this house, felt that you want to kill her, and that's why they wrote to us. So when they left, he went to report us to my grandmother. My grandmother called us and said, "You people need to keep your nose out of husband and wife relationship, blah 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 blah." Well, I would told her, if she killed her, if he killed her in your house, you're gonna be responsible too. The man finally packed out of there, but lo and behold, before he packed, he never touched her again. But I'm sure he moved her to where he will be beating her. But he never touched her. We told him, if you touched her, beat her, we hear you doing any of that, we're going to write another letter to the family. Because the family already told him. One more news about him beating her up, they're going to come get their daughter. You know? Why am I saying this? When you see a woman that is being abused, encourage her to leave. Give her reason. Tell her you might think it's not going to happen to you, but you never know. You might be the next woman that is dead due to domestic violence. Marriage is not a do or die. Each time when I tell people that marriage is not a do or die affair, they think, oh, because you know, you're not in an abusive relationship. No, trust me. I once dated a guy who, you know, raised up his hand once and gave me a dirty slap on my face. I know I was the one that triggered it. I said something to him that made him mad. Then he gave me a slap. There was a flower vase on the coffee table. I took that flower vase, boom, on his head, and I left. I never came back there. He called and begged and everything. I will never touch you again. This, that, you know. Like I said, okay, let's see. This is gonna work out. Lo and behold, he never touched me again. I hope he come across this video and he will know what I'm talking about. He never touched me again, you know. Even one of the father's wives said, this is what he do all the time, beats up his girlfriends. So I said, oh, is that not me? You know? But then I knew this is a no-go relationship to lead to marriage. Yes, I want my marriage to work out. But at the same time, I don't want to die in that marriage. You know? Respect is reciprocal. Just because you are a man does not make you any more important than I am. Just because I want to be in a relationship, I want to be married, does not mean that I've signed my death warrant, which is what most of these women do. Especially when the man keep telling you, I will kill you one day, I will kill you one day. Huh? I've said it in numerous domestic violence videos that I've done. When a man keep telling you that, run for your dear life. Because if you don't, he will eventually kill you. Now he's making up a story that she died of... now he's running with the narrative that she died of throat cancer. Well, if she actually has throat cancer, other extended family members should know that she has cancer. Church members should know that she has cancer, you know. It's very sad. I hope she finds justice. But that's not gonna bring her back to life. Because then he goes to jail. The children now will be without father, without mother. Women, if you don't want to be laughed at, don't want people to laugh you, people will cry for your sake when you're gone, and your children will suffer. I know most women want to stay in an abusive relationship because of their children. Honestly, you don't have to. This is the 21st century. Women have the upper hand these days. If you're so scared, before he comes back from work one day, take your children and run away. It's very sad. Anyway.